Our special guest is Cornelia Elwood, who is the co-author of a book called Take Charge of Treatment for Your Child with Asperger's ASD. Now, I understand that your son Alexander was about 4 years, 9 months when you finally got the diagnosis of Asperger's. What was that like?
You know, Joel, It is a complete change of mindset, and it takes getting used to. And it takes learning a whole set of skills and language and working with professionals to figure it out.
Was it traumatic?
It wasn't traumatic for me. It was for other people in my family. And for me, it was a relief to get a set of strategies, finally.
Clarity.
I was overwhelmed. I was confused. I felt like I wasn't parenting well. I didn't know what to do.
I want to come to that sense of being overwhelmed, and I want to come to the issue of being surrounded by all kinds of experts and therapists and doctors and this and that. But first of all, give us an idea of what it's like to live with a child with Asperger's, recognizing they may well be different.
Yes, that's right, because everyone's different on the spectrum. At home, our life, we had fighting a lot. We had meltdowns regularly, and we had a lot of joy from different scenarios as well. But there was a lot of chaos. And my parenting techniques, traditional parenting techniques, like calming or soothing or hugging when something was wrong, or timeouts when something was really wrong, they didn't work. They made situations worse.
Wow. So every proper instinct you have is now not only irrelevant, but probably counterproductive.
That's exactly what it was.
And there's a story that you've told about an incident that happened with your son Alex at school.
Yes.
Tell us, please.
Well, I got a call from the school, and they asked me to come to get him because he had had a meltdown. Basically, what had happened was in the classroom, he was struggling. He started yelling. They decided he needed to leave for the safety of everyone, and two teachers each grabbed an arm. He felt he was getting attacked, and it was a full meltdown. They brought him to a room. When I arrived, I saw a staff member outside of a converted closet, but it felt like he was being held in prison. He was hysterical in the room. I was furious, Joel, and I was so sad. I was so sad for the state of affairs in the school and for my son. I got him out.
And ironically, of course, allegedly these people at the school knew how to deal with this spectrum of disorders, etc. And that does bring us to the number of people that you're surrounded by who either are experts or claim to be. I mean, what kind of numbers are we talking about?
Well, for instance, right now, I think we're working with 8 professionals. And so basically what I've realized, Joel, and one of the things I realized from that incident was that I am the person who has to coordinate all of the professionals, everyone at home, at school, and in the community. And so I had to rise up as what I consider the orchestra conductor, get all of the players to create a beautiful symphony and work together as opposed to cacophony.
Everybody's playing their own instrument in their own key. Right. You've got to harmonize.
I've got to pull it together.
You are in charge, and really your book is showing parents that they need to be the ones to coordinate care. Is this right?
That's correct. And it shows them exactly how to do it. It gives them an entire toolkit that they can customize online with already created ASD tools.
So how old's Alex now?
Alexander's 15 now.
And you know, I look at the smile on your face, and even though this child may not have been the one that you expected, it sure looks like you're loving him now.
Oh, Joel, I adore him. I appreciate what he's brought to my life and how he's made me a better person, and I've learned things I'd never have learned before.
And in terms of learning to care for him, this book can shorten that learning curve for other parents.
Yes, it gives a case management roadmap. It provides teachers with a toolbox and teaching template, and it provides Alexander an instruction booklet.
Well, thank you for writing it, and thank you for being with us here today.
Thank you for having me.